welcome to this week's devotion. I'm glad you could join me. This week we're going to take our text from 1 Corinthians chapter 5, starting in verse 9. It says, I wrote you in my letter not to associate with immoral people. I do not at all mean with the immoral people of this world, or with the covetous, or the swindlers, or with idolaters, for then you would have to go out of this world. But actually, I wrote to you to not associate with any so-called brother if he is an immoral person, or covetous, or an idolater, or a reviler, or a drunkard, or a swindler, not even to eat with such a one. For what have I to do with judging outsiders? Do you not judge those who are within the church? But those who are outside, God judges. Remove the wicked man from among yourselves. So we have been following the missionary journeys of Paul. And Paul, he arrives in Corinth. And so when he arrives in Corinth, that city, they served and they worshipped Aphrodite kind of as their main god of worship. There was a lot of immorality around that, and so the city was very immoral. So Paul comes in, he actually spends a year and a half in Corinth, teaching them, guiding them. As a result, there's a lot of people being saved. There's a large church that's there. So Paul leaves. When he leaves, he finds out that the church has fallen back into some of that immorality and some issues that they've seen before. And so what Paul does is he writes a few letters to them. We have two of those letters, 1st and 2nd Corinthians. And in those letters, he addresses a lot of different issues. And there's one issue in particular that I want to talk with you about this week, and that's relationships. Relationships are fundamental in the Christian faith, right? They're a very important part. Our relationship with God is very important, and our relationship with people are very important. In fact, I want you to imagine for a moment that you're living your life with zero relationships. You have no friends, you have no family, you maybe work from home, so you have no coworkers. You have zero relationships in your life. Can you imagine how lonely that would be? How lifeless that would be? In fact, some research shows that a lack of social connection increases premature death by 50%. That's equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. So research shows that that is exceptionally important in our lives. So for Christians, saying that a Christian, right, when we're looking at Christianity, we honestly should be some of the longest living, excuse me, happiest, healthiest people around. But the reality is sometimes you see some Christians walking around like they've been sucking on a lemon all day, right? They just look miserable. And sometimes Christians are the most miserable, unhappy people that you'll meet. It just shouldn't be so. So this week, this is what I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about relationships. So I hope you can join me. I hope you can be a part of this devotion this week. And until we meet again, may God bless you.